Lame Truth here, and I wish this video was hyperbolic. I wish it was sarcasm. I wish that I didn't have to give you this bad news every single day, but unfortunately, there's nothing but bad news, it seems. Every bit of positivity gets swept away by the next day. Something goes wrong, and I have to just let you guys in on it, because if I don't let you guys in on it, then the normies and everyone who may be blind to this stuff will eventually lead us into modern day slavery. Now, I tend to insult TikTok brain rot types, the types that have a short attention span, the types that tell me to wrap it up or to get to the point or whatever. I have timestamps for you. You can click them. Unless you are just incredibly stupid, you can do that. And it's funny, I actually had a viewer of mine send me an email, and he thanked me for telling those people that would say that, like, tell me to wrap it up and stuff and get to the point. I told them in a video to go fuck themselves. I'm not doing any of that. I don't take orders from you, motherfucker. I do what I want. But regardless, let's just get right on into the meat and potatoes here. And if you guys could drop a like on this, this is a very important video. I want everyone it's possible in my algorithmic circle to see this. And if you could leave a comment, subscribe, engage with the video or whatever. If you don't know what to say in the comment section, then I don't know, take it back. Let's go retro. Let's do Coney 2012, or let's do Fakin' Gay or something. I don't know. Let's just get right on into the meat and potatoes here, because I have a lot I want to get off my chest. So in my last video, there was a glimmer of hope, and I praised Resident Evil Requiem. Now, I haven't played it yet. I'm not a huge Resident Evil fan. I'm kind of just a casual fan of it, so I planned on getting it when it went on sale, but I've heard nothing but good things. It seems like a lot of single-player games are still being made up to par, and it's the one thing keeping modern gaming afloat here. Unfortunately, right when I said that and made that video and uploaded it to youtube.com here, I see this bit of news almost like it was planned, almost like the algorithm on X or Reddit or whatever fed me something that would piss me off. Like, it listened to me talking about that through my fucking mic and then fed me something that would just enrage me. Saudi Arabia acquires 5% Capcom stake, and their total ownership of Capcom as a whole hits 10%. Now, seeing this, you might be thinking, well, whatever, dude. That's completely fine. It's just Saudi Arabia. They buy stake in everything, and they bought out EA, for Christ's sake. And there's nothing wrong. There's historically never been an issue with rich sociopaths, if not psychopaths, buying out something and monopolizing things. There's never been an issue, right, historically, except just recently there was a big issue with this, and maybe you haven't heard about this, but I think this is a good segue. Let me just read this verbatim here. This is from Culture Crave on Twitter. Ticketmaster directors were caught bragging in internal messages about robbing fans blind. The messages read, "These people are so stupid, I almost feel bad for taking advantage of them. Robbing them blind, baby. That's how we do it. Charging $50 to park in the grass and $60 for closer grass." They recently reached a deal with the US government to avoid a breakup over allegations of running an illegal monopoly. And you would think that if any company said that, the people would have enough, I don't know, mental fortitude, enough balls to say, we're not supporting this anymore. We're boycotting every event held by Ticketmaster, but that's just not the case anymore, because society as a whole is completely fucking nutless. That was proven during COVID and the pandemic. We have no backbone. You raise the price, we'll buy it. You say jump, we'll say how high. These motherfuckers made record profits last year, reporting $3.1 billion in revenue and over $1.1 billion with a B in adjusted operating income for 2025. And I guarantee you that will either increase in 2026, despite this news coming out, or it will stay roughly the same. This is why everything sucks, because normies will keep buying it. They will just bend over and spread their fucking cheeks, and all I can do as an individual is point this stuff out and hope it gains traction. I wish that this video would get 1 million views and everyone would see this, not even for the money. Honest to God, money is whatever now. I'm in a pretty good spot. So truth be told, and this is me being honest, right hand to God, I've been feeling weird lately. Like, I'm not doing enough. I have a voice, I have a platform. I am not doing enough to bring attention to how shitty everything in the world is now. I'm not doing it for doom and gloom or for clicks or for whatever. I'm doing it to try to warn you and hope that you see that you're getting taken advantage of, and you change and you tell everyone else you know, and you take a stand and you actually stand up for yourself against these corporate giant sociopathic monsters, because that's what they are. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let me get back into the Resident Evil news with Saudi Arabia before the awful news I have to cover afterward. The 26.78 million share purchase increases Saudi Arabia's total Capcom ownership to roughly 10%. This substantial stake gives the kingdom considerable influence over one of Japan's most successful game publishers, known for franchises including Street Fighter, Monster Hunter, and Resident Evil. So, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, the fact that just 10 companies own like every single thing in the world, that's not an issue, right? That couldn't possibly be why everything has been enshittified, as people say. But this same thing, this same monopolization is happening to gaming by the people in power. They want to control everything and feed you slop and give you no other options. So you are forced to give them money. It's as simple as that. I'm not making it up. And I wish that I had better news. I wish that there was some kind of protection against this stuff, but there isn't. Even new indie games that come out are at risk of just getting bought up. I mean, we've seen it with Minecraft and stuff like that, but any new indie game that comes out and takes the world by storm, we've seen it with Lethal Company, we've seen it with Peak and others like those games. Any game that comes out is liable to just get bought up immediately. There may be even teams looking out for games like this that are catching lightning in a bottle, and the companies will be so rich, they will pay these people making these games to just flat out shut them down. Anything that will hurt their overhead and their profits, they will spend the money up front, take the hit immediately to give them long-term capital protection. They will pay to shut down games like Peak 2 or some other indie game that comes out. Every bit of creativity will be stamped out in the name of profit and control. And again, I swear to God right now, all I want to do, I don't know what it is that's gotten into me lately. All I want to do is to tell you exactly what's going on and inform you. I don't really care about anything else. I don't. Something has snapped in me in the past couple of weeks or so, and that's all I want to do. So let's just get right on into the main point of this video to show you that gaming as we know it is pretty much dead. And if you thought the layoffs were bad, like EA laying off thousands of employees after the most successful Battlefield launch of all time, making billions of dollars in sales, if you thought that was bad, well, it's about to just get worse. We've seen AI layoffs across the board, but what I'm about to show you is going to be the catalyst for them to ramp it up the likes we have never seen before. So many people in the gaming industry, so many devs are about to be jobless unless you call this out and don't support it. NVIDIA just announced DLSS 5, an AI-powered breakthrough in visual fidelity for games coming this fall. DLSS 5 infuses pixels with photorealistic lighting and materials, bridging the gap between rendering and reality. Essentially, what this will do is take a video game and apply an AI slop Snapchat filter over it, essentially. And I wish I was joking there. This isn't some sort of fidelity thing. It's completely changing the art style of the game, and it will most likely make everything you play look exactly the same. This announcement is currently sitting at about 14,000 likes on YouTube with 69,000 dislikes. Now, here's the thing. The fact that 14,000 people thumbed this up is why I'm even making this video. The normies are going to fucking kill us. Guys, they're going to lead us into modern day slavery from this oligarchy shit show. Let's just read some of the comments here. Now your game can look like an AI generated image. Wow. We went from ray tracing to slop tracing. How long will it be before they turn comments off? Now my favorite games can look like they were made with ChatGPT. No way this isn't an April Fool's joke. RAM didn't die for this. Grace's face looks like those ads on the hub. Current like to dislike ratio, 12K likes, 61.7K dislikes. We have achieved it. Everything looks like a YouTube thumbnail now. Gentlemen, we are in hell. I can't. And NVIDIA tried to do some damage control, and they said, important to note with this technology, game developers have full, detailed artistic control over DLSS 5's effects. But what they don't mention is that the game developers have no say in what the suits that pull their strings and pay their fucking salaries will be asking from them with this technology. This is going to put artists and graphics designers and VFX artists out of a job. I don't think I'm alone here. I'm sure many of you in the comment section can back me up, but the art style of the game, the visual art style of the game, I'm not talking like photorealistic shit or whatever. I'm talking about how the game looks. Not necessarily the graphical fidelity, not necessarily the amount of polygons or the high-res textures, but how does the game look? How does the game make me feel? What is the art style trying to convey, etc.? This throws a wrench in all of that. It's one of the most important things in gaming, and I think you guys can agree if the game looks weird or off, or it looks like shit, or something doesn't flow right or fit, it is just a death knell for me personally as a gamer. And there was no better proof of this than the debacle that was Black Ops 6 putting in this cel-shaded cartoon bullshit into this game that's meant to have a realistic aesthetic. It completely jars the senses and looks like vomit. And whatever they're going to do with this technology is going to be the end of gaming as we know it. Modern AAA gaming, if this technology gets embraced, and believe me, it will be completely fucking ruined. If you thought AI-generated images and AI-generated calling cards and AI-generated stuff in video games like Black Ops 6 and Battlefield 6, you know, the main culprits for charging us for AI slop, if you thought that stuff was bad, wait until you get AI-generated character models, AI-generated art styles, AI-generated everything. Everyone in the gaming industry, game devs I mean, should be fighting against this and boycotting it. You should have the balls for once in your life to stand up to these fucking suits that are trying to push this on us. And you could say right now it's just NVIDIA releasing this tool. Guys, this will be adopted by every AAA studio known to man that wants to keep up. Ubisoft, Microsoft, Sony, everybody, Tencent. I mean, they will eat this shit up. If you do not believe me, look at this. One day after this was announced, Todd Howard had this to say. Todd Howard, studio head and executive producer at Bethesda Game Studios, is excited for DLSS 5, bringing photorealistic lighting and materials to Starfield. Starfield, I'm sorry for anyone that likes that game. I cannot think of a more mid-release from a legendary dev studio like Bethesda. The guys that brought us Oblivion and Skyrim and Fallout 3 released one of the most just, I don't know what to call it other than just mid fucking shit, and then he is proudly stating, hey, we're gonna put AI slop Snapchat filters on this mid-ass fucking game and you're going to like it when it launches on PlayStation finally. This guy says it all. He says Todd realizing he doesn't have to update the prehistoric creation engine because now he can simply fake good graphics with a Snapchat filter and it ratios the fucking NVIDIA GeForce account. If you are not angry after hearing all of the stuff I have said in this video, you are completely nutless. I'm sorry. You are a nutless, spineless bitch. And I don't care if that gets me hate or it makes me enemies or whatever. It needs to be said. You need to know the truth. And the truth is, if you don't think this is a big deal, if you are not against this, hopefully, I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart. Go fuck yourself. You sit by, you spread your cheeks, and you consume utter slop. The reason these companies are able to get away with nickel and diming you to death and launching you into record credit card debt. That's not something I'm making up. Every single year, credit card debt continues to rise because people are addicts. You're just addicts. You're no better than a meth head on the street waiting for the fix. It doesn't matter how much they charge. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hit like it did 20 years ago when talent and passion were driving creative forces in video games and movies and shows and art and everything and whatnot. All that matters is that you have something to entertain you because you've been brain rotted by algorithms and apps, and I don't even want to say TikTok because it's everywhere. Yeah, it's on YouTube as well. It's on the platform I am bringing you this video on, and I'm saying this to you right now. It's kind of related, but I will never make a short form piece of content again on this channel because I've seen the science of what it does to people's brains, and I personally do not want to be responsible for that. Back to the main topic here. If it wasn't enough that we have rich sociopaths monopolizing everything we consume, from our food to our gaming, we now have this AI generated graphical nonsense that's going to put tens of thousands of devs out of a job. And successful gaming studios are embracing it. There is no escape other than to fight back. And I don't care if you like me, if you dislike me, whatever. Don't care. If you're still watching this video, do me a favor and hit the fucking thumb up button and subscribe and just please do something to get this video seen by everyone with a pulse. You know, like, that's all I can do. It feels helpless. I have a big channel. I get good amounts of views here. I still feel helpless. It's like I have to bring this to light, but it doesn't matter what I say for the past 6 years. It doesn't matter what I say. If the normies continue to consume the slop, we get punished for it. The people that back my channel and see this video, we get punished for it. It's insanity. I'm out of time and I'm going to end the video here. But guys, please, we have to stop this. We have got to stop this or it's over. And that's not, again, hyperbole at all. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.